Hello, this is Susan with GetYourNettingGear.com. I'm going to be talking today about image resizing for the internet. The reason it's important is because a lot of times when you take pictures with your camera or your cell phone, the images tend to be large, up to maybe 2,000 or 3,000 pixels wide. And pixels are the measurement for digital images, and what this is across the top is an image header, which is about 1,000 pixels. So if your images come off your camera 2 to 3,000, obviously it's about twice as big as it needs to be. If you have an image for the background, which you can see across the back, that is about 19, 20 pixels wide. So that would be the largest image you would need. However, you can also have a lower resolution. So in that case, I might have a resolution as low as 92 dpi, that's dots per inch. And if you have need for something a little bit cleaner, you can maybe go up to 150, 300 at the very most. But you don't need a high resolution for the internet because it's not for printing. So obviously you can have something, probably for most websites, about 1,000 pixels. This image here is about 500. These are 2 to 300. So you want to create a resized version of your larger images for posting on the internet, so the images will post quicker than if they were really, really large. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I downloaded a program from Faststone. Faststone.org is a website, and I have a link there, but I wanted to take you back to the features. In their latest version, you can convert and rename images in batch mode, and I really like that because if you have dozens of images, it's a pain to go one by one and resize them. This way you can do them in batches. The other thing that it can do is add watermarks and text. So if you are an artist and want to watermark your artwork, you can do so, and do that in batch mode. We're going to focus on the resizing today. So when you are ready, just go ahead and download a version. You can download the executable by just clicking this button. It will put that version on your desktop or computer, and then you can hit the executable and it will install it on your computer. Now I've already installed it, so I am just going to go ahead and open my program. So if I go to my Start button, I'm going to open up my program, Faststone Resizer, and it looks in my folders, and I'm going to find some pictures for a client I'm working with right now. So let's go here. You'll see I've got a folders photo, and you'll see that some of them are large, 1.39 megabytes. Some of them are pretty small. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the large ones. Let's select the megabyte one, and I'll just select this one here. And I'm going to add that to my list. You can obviously add them all, but I'm just going to add those two. So then on the right hand side, I'm actually going to create a subfile for this. So if I go to my clients folder, Pool Managers, and go to Photos, and I'm going to create a new folder called Resize. That way I will keep the original versions in the original folder, but now these will go into a subfolder. I don't want to rename them. If you click on this, it'll show that I can select it by size, and that's the version I prefer. That way you know all the images are going to be the same width. You can select it by pixels and percentage as well, but I'm going to go by width. Then the other thing is you can add, this is where you select to add watermark, a text, etc. But we're going to focus on resizing. Okay, then I'm going to keep the original date and time of the images, and then also it's going to ask me if before it overwrites, so that way if I forgot to change my folder, it will ask me before it deletes the old one. So let's hit convert. So you'll see these got resized. This image got 20% of what the original size was, and this one was 16%. So it reduced the size by quite a bit, and these are the images that you're going to want to upload into your website. So again, it doesn't take very long to render. Very cool tool. There's other ones out there, but this is one that I've used for a while and I've been very happy with. And again, it's free. Okay, so let's go back to the website just to recap. So now when you're in the editor for your website, when you upload these images, again, they're going to be relatively small so that you can't, it doesn't take that long to render on your site as well as to upload. So if you need any help with your website or want a free digital diagnostic to help improve the effectiveness of your website, contact us at getyourknittinggear.com.